Someone is still here. $100 equals 50,000 TikTok coins. Whoa, how you doing? Hello. Oh my god. In America land. Yes, we are in America land. Now, the ones actually, let me just have a look at the list to see what we're dealing with here first of all. The Riddler, as I thought that was, Homer, Monroe, Nachos, and Fortune are the places that I don't have yet. But we only need 4 out of these 5, so that's interesting. You have them all running at the same time. Well, I appreciate that. That's fine. You can do a link. No, I cannot literally link. I have it in the thing just below the cam as text link. But, you know, no, force feedback is not off. It's on, but only on a little bit. It's not on insane amounts, because I don't want it on insane amounts. But it is on a bit, so when the engine is on, the wheel will shake a bit. Is that allowed? Technically, their algorithm will probably tell that I've got that text there. How else am I going to tell people, yeah? But no, you can't link things. No, they don't like you linking stuff. The links won't work. And if you pin a message, it will only stay pinned for a minute. TikTok, they just want you to stay on TikTok, that's why. It's almost to the point where you shouldn't just multi-stream on TikTok, because what's the point? See, that probably isn't clickable. Is that clickable? Wouldn't think so. If the stream dies now, it's your fault. Yeah, you'd be going away for the app, but they really, really want you to stay on the app. So if you want to stream just on TikTok, you should do that. So imagine I just didn't multi-stream there and only did end of the week streams exclusively on there. That wouldn't be directing anyone away. So, the special cargo or heavy cargo? Heavy cargo, yes. Special transport, Nick, if that's what you're thinking of. The jobs don't work on TMP for that. There is a heavy cargo DLC, which is like the train trailer and a few other things. Those do work. That's fun. Just drop it. Maybe. I'll think about it. Super Coops, welcome in. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's tempting to, because trying to explain things specifically for TikTok audience, like only they can't see it, is just annoying. Oh well. What city? I'm in Lafayette, where we finished last time. So I may go initially to somewhere else with intent going somewhere else so that we No, there's no negative to it, and it does help because people come over to the different platforms. So it works. Let's go Nachos. I've been Nachos. I don't think it's going to let me go up towards the other one. Google says no, it doesn't work. It may be confusing the names of the DLCs. Again, special transport specifically. Those really, really long ones on a mission, you can't do those. 4 platforms running. Oliver and Folk basically have the same idea. Hello, we're both here. We've both turned into a Prime setup. I've also trying it again with... Oh, nice. The motor software is closed and very smooth. It does work. The wheel still works. That's just, you know. Do I use ALM? I've used ALM briefly before just to see what it was like, but at the moment there's nothing local modded or edited on this vehicle. It's all DLC components and main game stuff. Now, what were the places I mentioned? Guarantee... Oh, 100... Well, okay, hang on. How much do they have to be? 100 miles? 100 miles each. Right, that one's a Riddler. Let's take that. Guarantee you it's going to disappear. Where was it? Please don't disappear now. I just saw one. It was a good one. Please. Why is it? Where is it? It's gone, isn't it? Someone's taken it. I just leave the list and it's gone. Yeah, you only get a little slither where your vehicle spawns. That exact spot is non-collision. The rest is just, you know... I don't know why. It's gone. I wanted that one. Why? Alexandria? Yeah, not quite. Not quite. I believe we've already done that as well. All of these down here. It's too short. God damn it. The one that showed up immediately was the ideal one, and I just wanted to check what the length should have been. And now it's not there. Oh, there's one. That one. That. Do you have that? Someone spawned in? Yes, there's still the clip of where Oos and I spawned in. We both moved away and Oos went just straight up. Fiddler, yes. You can call that whatever you want, it's a weird name. Hello, Banana, yes, how you doing, big fan? Hello, Risto as well, good evening, good evening. No more issues? Don't say anything too loudly, Suggs. If anything happens, it will happen, you never know. Raz, welcome in. What's it like in Vegas? Vegas is probably busy. Well, not busy, but it probably has a few people there. That's the busiest place in ATS. People just gather there. It's not a specific road that gets very busy, it's just that area that gets busy. I didn't check if Joe had it as well. Try and find one, Joe. 45 seconds late. Didn't realise you were back there as well. Well, this is going to end badly, isn't it? Texas needs to go forward, or I can go forward, but... Ooh, that's a bit of damage there. Whoa, that really needs fixing. Alright, I can also turn down. There we go, zooms in the camera a little bit. Right, let's get started. $7 miles, kind of short or long. 7 miles in-game is basically nothing, but in another game, that would be huge. What's on your stream deck? In this case, there's a button to turn on and off the C920, which is the little webcam thing I'm using. I found it in a box. And to enable a filter which zooms in the camera a little bit. Specifically for driving streams, because I'm further away from the camera. It helps, it works. Hello, Cassera, how we doing, big fan? Hope you're well. Hope the rest of your stream went well. You're usually live, of course, or you go live not long before I wake up. Say our good mornings, and then, I don't know, what else? How's the driving? Well, I've only just started moving, in fact. You know, 20 seconds before you joined the chat, I just started moving, so far so good. Haven't hit anything yet. Always in the corner. Long the meant to? Oh yeah, how long's the stream, eh? 8 hours, something like that? Yet. Yeah, I have a habit of just randomly hitting stuff. Not my fault. I promise. Ding. Got it. Almost. What time do I wake up? About 6 my time? Yeah, when you play ATS. ATS is not the chosen game, but don't forget, we've only just started, so calm down, it's alright. Don't look at the numbers. What's the truck's name? Nickname or literal truck name? It's the W900. Kenworth W900. 8 your time. Yes. I also don't have Truckee open at the moment. I know I forgot something. But oh well. That will be fine. The guns? No, we're not full Patriot at the moment. I've gone back. I like this wheel. This wheel's nice. This one looks nice. I gifted sub. I gifted sub. Thank you for giving him a sub. Oh my gosh. Hold on a minute. Oh my gosh. That's very kind of you. WWW. Give them a plate. Just one plate. Just plate. Biggest fan of India. Welcome in. I'm sure I have a few, so you have to contest between yourselves. Who is the biggest fan? Whoa, there's another one. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? 5 tables. You each get a table each. Big fan. That's very kind of you. Thank you for the gifted. There's no discount going on. I should have done a discount, really. You can't do a discount during the one that they also had going over the Christmas period. That'd be too much money. But maybe some other time. You have 70 hours worth of discount to use, and I used, I think, about 10 hours. Didn't bother really using the feature. Some perks in the Discord. No, sadly not. There was a subscriber channel, but it's just for the chatters to use. I wasn't doing anything that specifically benefited them. So sadly not, no. I need to think of things that would be different, because if you have subs enabled on every single platform, how on earth are you going to differ between all of them? Subs do get a discount of merch. That is true. That is true. That one they do get a discount of. So that's that. I don't know if I have alerts set up for that though. Get all the stuff you're missing in a Grease bundle for €8. Do it. If it includes Grease, I'm assuming if that's what you mean, it's very nice. You will enjoy that. Grease is a very nice DLC. Very good. Your mod on ATS? Technically yes, if I were to do some ATS mod stuff on the server, but there are basically no reports on this server. Because there aren't that many people on here. I think there's only 100-ish people on this server. Mod bundle, yes. Trailer packs, that's up to you. But Grease is very nice. How do you get the G29 to connect? You need the G-Hub software just to make sure that the wheel is plugged in and the wheel works. And then when it's plugged in, there is a input wizard. And run that and configure it to wheel, and then it should just use it as it is. There isn't really much to configure, it's just set up. That's basically it. Hello Hong, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. How much does cargo pay you? This one pays me, hold on a minute, 1k for this job. I don't care what it really pays me, it's for the event. It doesn't matter. No one else is nearby. Lovely. Window flags? Those, if you are going to use them, those are quite nice. Modern lines. That is a decent deal. Super stripes. That's the one that I use in ETS. Used to, because now I have the super paint job. How do you get a discount? I think it's automatically enabled. If you log in through your purple platform, it should automatically be there. And this just shows maybe when you're in the... because there's no code specifically, it's just logged in like that. How do you log in? I don't know how you log in. I haven't done it from a user perspective. It should just be there. I can see one of you behind me. We're just on the way to doing our jobs. This should cross off 2 of them, because it's to and from a place I don't have yet for this event. So pretty good. Let me do cruise control, even though I don't think I'm at 10% damage. No, it's made for both. It's made for just trucking in general. My perspective nearer the wheel may be slightly different than it is in ETS. The rumble lines thing is on. I just... yeah, it ripples more with that. 16%? Oh yeah, okay. Well, we'll see. In the Polish. But I'm assuming in America, the trucks are the same... wheels at the same size? Could anyone look it up? How large are steering wheels in the real world in the US? This is one of the largest trucks anyway. Huge. I do have ETS2. ETS2 is my main game, yes. On occasion, when there's an event or something I feel like playing on ATS, I'll play ATS as well. Made by the same company, so they're almost the same game. Anything to buy? Yes. That tuning pack allows you to put roof bars and pull bars and things like that on... well, it's up to you. On any vehicle you want. So it's not specific to one truck. It's extra. It's an extra DLC, really. There can be some nice additions, but you don't have to. Bug is very good. Thank you. Paintable, yes. That was the main thing about it. Previously, you had to edit from a DLC that had paintable items, in which there was only a few of them. Now it's all of them. I don't know if it has any for the older trucks though, like the ones that are now in the used dealership. If it does, then that's very nice as well. Ford and Ram, that'd be nice to try those out. I will try those out. Evening, Davey. Hope you're doing well. Evening, Darius as well. Good day. Hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. Yeah, the HS pack, the Shaw. It's quite nice. It's extra. You don't need it. It's not vital, but a lot of them aren't vital. Mug is good. I should hope it is. It's been lasting me a number of years and it's done quite well so far. I like it. Thank the roses, Davey. Big fan. Old Scania has some. Again, don't forget, Old Scania is getting a revamp. Maybe this year, maybe next year, I don't know. It'd be nice to try that out. Check it out. But yeah, those two cars, I want to check those out when that DLC comes out. We'll also check out the coaches when that comes out. I do read TikTok. If some of the comments don't go through, that's not on me. That's probably their automated system thingy. But I can see your message. How you doing? Old Renaults don't. Not a loss. Not missing anything there. Yeah, I mean, it's nice that they are expanding upon another venture. It's on top of the vehicles. They're not replacing the trucks. They're not doing any of that. They're not swapping it. Trucks will still be the main thing. They're just giving you an extra option to play. As I think, what's his name, Salvatore, he does a few interesting concept type videos. They were talking about how it's basically like a concept of a sandbox. They're creating like a fun thing where you can basically do almost anything in the game. Not literally like world building and things like that, but you can go anywhere you want. So that's a good start. And we're here. Turning the kettle dimmed your lights. Now they've come out 2 days ago, some wires giving too much volts. Could have blown out at any point. That's worrying. I've seen those videos where someone usually in Russia or something, they managed to turn off their lights just by flicking the kettle switch. That's just funny to imagine, but it's quite scary if that does happen. How does a notebook have a 2-year warranty? An actual writable notebook. That's interesting. Take it. What, in case it gets damaged? You accidentally scribble on a page you didn't want to scribble on. Electric trucks, yeah, hopefully. If they manage to work out the charging part of that, then the vehicles will become available. Because they're already in the game. Those specific licensed models are already in the game. Just limited in their use. For now. Right, where are we going? Over the back. Huge paper mill. Riddler? De Riddler, yeah. De Ridder. I'm calling it Riddler, like riddle me this, riddle me that kind of thing. Let me guess, I'm facing the wrong way round for it, right? Yes, I am not. Okay, I thought I was. That makes that a little bit easier for me. But I'm just gonna line it up like that. Please work. Please don't embarrass me, game. It's not even in the line, is it? God, why is that not correct? Come on now. It was in the line. What do you mean? Let's go to our favourite camera mode. That one. Doing it like this may actually allow me to keep the wheel cam on while reversing, which I think some people would like to see. There we go. Can't drive. Tell me something new, eh? i3 good for an ETS2? It could be. This game runs on pretty old stuff. So, it should. Maybe not perfectly, but it should. 8 out of 10. Perfect. Hello, useless, big fan. Cat sued you for not giving us 6 treats per hour. Why didn't you do that, alien? Hey? Cats are royalty. We used to worship them back in ancient Egypt. Why are we... I don't think we've stopped doing that, have we? Right. Let's test out some decent distances. Where's Homer? Homer's down here. Monroe is up here. What else did it say I haven't done yet? Fortune. That's going to be a long job, isn't it? We may have to do 2 1x1s instead of directly between them. There was a third one. Fortune, Monroe, and Homer. That's going to be too short, sadly. Can you imagine? Went here during the beta, that was very nice. And in another little job I went over here, that is just one industry just down there. That's it. Just down here. Are you live? I hope so. I hope so. Confirmed. He is the cause of part of my name. That's going to be nice. Leads to maybe a secret road or something. Hello, Kayla. Welcome in. Monroe. Far away-ish. I am curious. We can go there and check it out. We've got time. Shoot me email. Yes. You get a newsletter that sends you a frame of the stream every 10 minutes, perhaps? Yeah. That's enough. Form's optimized, not lag. Does it overheat when checking temps? I haven't used, at least not that I recall, an i3 something specifically. It shouldn't, because it doesn't use all of your cores. It's not very well optimized. Oh, but it's 69 though. Oh, that's good, but... Don't know. 86... I think even if you get the best possible, because that's to... You need one to the vault place, which I think is the one that's right at the bottom. Nah. How much you need? You need 100 miles. I would be skeptical if a one that's bang on 100 counted or not, so maybe 101. Any jobs up north? Yeah, we could. If it's from here, at least it will count both of them off. Probably not. Oh, no. No, it's only Beaumont, Texas, which shows up. That's interesting. Jackson. What if we went up to... I don't have it discovered, I think. I have Fortune discovered. Check from there. Little Ferry Island? No, I'm near it. This is the Fortune one. Cargo only paying you 2k, but it was low down on the bonuses list, and it wasn't a very long job. So that's why the lower down in that list you have, the worse they are. But that was okay, because... I wasn't too bothered about the profit. I'm bothered about if it is the exact job. Could have been 80, 80, 80. Nah. Now, because this is route length. Why? Why don't I go up there? I was only 300. Second thoughts? No, that may be too small to get there. Is that one of the islands in Greece? That's probably too small. Salmon. Paint job is nice. I like this paint job. On mine. Those with me, do you have, if you've managed to make it to Pool of Fortune, I don't know if you have it yet. I found one. You can? You have it, good. This is it, basically. There's 3 more cities, and I only need 2 of them. This is from and to 2 of them. Yeah, it's a nice paint job. I don't know what this paint job was called. With nice swishy lines on it. I like that. TMP on the start page when you log in doesn't work. What do you mean it doesn't work, Franz? What error are you getting? Oh, you've done the event. Oh, that's fine then. You're right, we're making it down to the shipyard again. Does that mean going over that really long bridge? Probably. 1 mile. 1 mile. Hello, Jonah. Losing his points. Going around you and that sign there. just over here. Okay. It's crashing or you can't log in. Do you have any mods or any somehow that's conflicting with it? Tracking not showing. I know it's not open. I forgot to open it, so I'm not going to bother opening it. No, it's fine. I forgot. There we go in this way. And then all the way down this way. This is a really long industry. Here it is. Tiny trailer in a massive storage place. The lighting drastically changed there. Truxim GPS. I have not heard of that, no. Does it give you verbal directions? What's steel in one row? Is there more than one? Oh, there is more than one. It is the bottom one. Near the tailor, the paper, the things like that. West. That's it, yes. Is a GPS like Waze? You could try it. I haven't heard of it. I don't know. You've reinstalled TMP, deleted everything, and still nothing. This isn't ETS2. No, it's not. You only just noticed. My truck has a nose. Therefore, it's not ETS, because I don't use CCAPs. Hubert, welcome in. I don't know why, if you're pressing login and your game doesn't like it, does your game, friends, work on specifically single player? Because you wouldn't be using the TMP login, but the moment it presses TMP login, it would load your profile. So that would be the equivalent of you pressing continue. Does single player work? That would be weird. The new Scania. Well, whenever that comes out, hopefully. I'm just finding that really interesting that they added one. It's just, you know, it's a bit strange. It's like, you know how in the Packard engine place, there's an EU DAF parked up there? If you could drive that DAF, that'd be weird, wouldn't it? Hello, Si. Do your games work on single player? I'm really not sure why TMP is doing that then. If it's trying to load something else, if you're using mods that may not like it in any sense. If it's your profile for some reason. Verified files as well. There isn't really a way of verifying on TMP. You can just F1 on the launcher, I think, if that still works. And that should refresh all the files. If your phone, like Waze and Google Maps, it records everything you do, but you got to install it. You have to buy it. See if anyone's done a video on it. That's what I would do. If it's something I have to buy, I want to see if someone's done a tutorial. Thirst, because I don't want to buy something then find out what it is and like how to use it. No thanks. E-bus. Shouldn't be. I don't really know why I'm going all the way down here to go out. Oh well. Yes, wheel cam is on. I think we only have a baby trailer here today, but that's fine. Holy, that was close. When I have the wheel centered, but it's still one loop out of straightening. Depart. Bon voyage. Does it feel like ATS? Well, I've said it's almost exactly the same. I think even force feedback is about the same. So it feels nice. There is a tutorial. Okay, good. Official convoy, no. CC1, turn left at me. When was the first time you did facecam? It was sometime over COVID. I think maybe sometime in 2020. It was during an admin stream, I think. I think during that particular stream, for brief moments, I turned it on and off. Just to be like, oh, here he is, and then turn it off again. Can't really remember. That's a long time ago. COVID was interesting. COVID was a whole time. It was technically two and a bit years, 2-3 years for the main bulk of it. Can you shift more gears? Hey! Day 2 of Truck Based Puns. Are you going to keep this up for a long time? Hope so. Welcome back, Weebsies. Big fan. You waited 2 times. Thankfully, none of us had it. I think I knew of some that had it, but thankfully we didn't. Yeah, friends, I'm not sure, really. He thinks the dbus. That file would be in your Steam installation, your Steam folder for it, and it would be a DLL file relating to dbus somewhere. I don't know if that would cause it though, because it's simply just, if it's not supported on the server anymore, it wouldn't really do anything if it's in your folder. You can uninstall dbus if you have the program. How long was COVID? Technically, the first case of it was at the end of 2019. So, 6 years ago. And then the main...
Holy moly, oh no, it is time.
Everywhere was in early 2020. Hence, COVID-19. Charlie, oh my god, it is the 69 years. I appreciate that. Welcome back. How you doing? Funny number, you can now stop subbing now. You've done it. Job well done. Done it. Yeah, it's a telemetry thing. I hear. I'm not going to bother using it. I don't need it. The closest to that sort of thing is if you were to have Truckie's thing. Truckie has a map that kind of follows where you're going, and if you enter in a particular city, it will tell you how many people are there, specifically on TMP. It's close. It's not the exact same. Keep VIP. Yeah, of course. Is Louisiana. It do be pretty good. We're in the port place at the moment, Port Fortune. This, I believe, is where we worked out the massive hurricane tornado thing happened all those years back that Oos mentioned, because there's some destroyed things and some of the billboards say injured, need help for certain things, and you know. Looks a little bit worn down. Been here some minutes ago. It's nice. It's really nice. Yeah, and you can see a lot of the trees that have fallen over or are leaning, and they've got lots of ivy and stuff growing up them, so they've been there a while. When it is good, that roll I'm close to also removing, because that is a manually added roll and it has no benefit. I need to update the list. Methinks. This is a public server. It is called the US Simulation Server. There are 3 main servers on ATS. This is called US Simulation. Should be able to link it. You should. I think you already did, don't you? Because you have the roles. Unless I had to give you them. For East or West, I've only ever been to West. And in this game, there's only West and Central. So I can't speak for the entirety of the US. Badly. Hello, Haley. Only got boost to remember. Oh, yeah, if you connect it, you'll get the... You should... no, actually, your role, I don't think gets you the exact channel, but I might add you to the channel because you are the only person of the other role at the moment. Though I might bring that role back. I think I unhid that role of just like, you've got the main crew member thing and you've got the smaller role on Kofi. That one's just a support. But Charlie's different. Charlie's special. Really is nice. I hope this angle I think is okay at the moment, because I've had to move and adjust the cam and, you know. Some channel, hey, we're still going to be used. Francine. What? It happened here? The main one, what was the main one that happened in Louisiana? The really big Katrina, that was the one. Was that in Louisiana? VIP channel. Subscriber channel. Bring everything back. That's fast. It linked? Good. Well, I hope so. Put cruise control back on. 65 is the highest you can go in ATS. 56 in ETS. Almost. ATS USA, do you prefer West or East? So not all USA, but the USA in the game. Yeah, for the USA in the game, I think there are some nicer places to go and see in the West part. Because you've got the West Coast, which is California, quite nice. Then you get the mountain range, which is quite hilly and bumpy. Then you get things like Nevada, Utah, whatever. They look arid, but they're quite cool. And then after that, it's just flat. And you've got farmland, not really much going on. Down here, because it's quite marshy, because you're near the ocean. I don't know. Again, mostly in the West. Katrina was 04, yeah. And there's still bits left over from it. I do remember when we were doing the beginning of December, we did the early access. And that's when I drove down there. I think Oos was telling some stories because it looked like the area. So we wondered if they were going to give a reference to it. That down there, I don't know what that is at the front. I'd have to look at what it is. It's a guard for something. Unless it's a deflector, if any thing pops up. Like that might hit the window. A fly guard. Sun visor at the top, at least, it's okay. It's doing its job. You subbed? Thank you, Timmy. I'll call you Timmy. Only way to see the lines, exactly. That could be also what it's used for. It has a little bit of force feedback, yes. I can feel the rumbling of it. I don't want too much of it on. It's not too bad. I think every week, maybe every couple of weeks or so, I'll turn it up a bit more. I just don't want too much shaking, you know? Maybe not too much tension on pulling the wheel up to the max. Destroy my desk. Deflector to help with aerodynamics. Oh, right. Well, I mean, that would make sense because it's just a flat brick wall that the air would hit. 9? Well, this is 5 because it's the R5. 5 Newton meters. But they have an R21. So 21 force. 21 forces. All at once. That's powerful. I think you need a bolted down rig for that. Wrist breaker. Yeah. If you spin out in an F1 game, you'll just let go of the wheel, I think, at that point. I think I've seen some videos where people have demonstrated it and their wheel has done that weird rotatey thing. And they've been close. Snap your desk in. It would shake everything on my desk, so the camera would start shaking. Do you know Tony was smoking for the force back? If you had the money just to replace it, then that would be a funny little prank you could do, but otherwise no. It stops at the amount I've set it to. So if I would have set it to the 2700, it will allow me to turn it that much. But if there's no limit input on it, it will turn forever, I think. As far as the motor goes. There's not a literal max. There might be a literal max, but 2700 is ridiculous. So this turns... Well, if it's double, 5 times, I think, either way. Because I think last time I did use all 5 rotations. 3 turns. I think it's 2.5. 900 is 2.5. 360 times 2. And then a smidge more. 1080 would be 3 times. Right? That's why I had it on 1080 first. Because that's one other option. Aviation, thank you for the gifts. Big fan, welcome in. See, now, this is what most of the regular US looks like. It's just flat. $2,700 is a lot. Someone mentioned in a previous stream that they are a forklift driver, and forklifts use 3,000 and something. But that's because they have to turn very quickly in a short distance. I don't know what normal vehicles would use 2,700. Because on the presets of the motor thing, 1,800 is set to big truck. I think 1,400 is set to small truck. And then 900, 1080, they're set to city car, that kind of thing. Hello, Tropical Yellow. Bonjour. Over halfway there, see? Imagine ending the stream after 1 hour. My mission is to finish this event. That's it. Freightliner, the Cascadia is very nice. It depends on which version you want to use. I bought the newer version because there's a newer one. I don't really know what the difference is, but... What degree? 1,800. 1,800 degrees. Who fogged it up? What do you mean who fogged up? There's more. If I go over and reach the next one, then you can tell me I'm overworking again. I did that on purpose. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, yeah, it should have been 00, but oh well. Oh well. You drove into something with a forklift. Maybe didn't damage it. Those viral videos from years back of where a person accidentally reverses a bit too much, and the entire aisle of whatever's in the warehouse just completely collapses. The whole inventory just falls down. I wouldn't want to be the cause of that. No thanks. 1,800, yes. It's pretty nice. I've gotten used to it now. This is chill. Of soda? This is CO2. What, to make it fizzy? Yes. Carbonated. I guess. Makes it bubbly. How's the world? It is nice. It is nice. Again, if you want to come over to a different platform, you're able to see it on there. If I was not also streaming on TikTok, then I wouldn't need to say that, because all the normal platforms have it visible. But it is very nice. And the short video that was on the review is still doing very well. It is going to be, I think, my most viewed short in no time. Because for some reason, a video from like 2 or 3 years ago of me saying that whenever you used to zoom into Pro Mods, the map, all the way, your game used to crash, a video of that being fixed, that's 300k. Why? It's an irrelevant video now, because that fix is just normal. Why has that got so much? What's your PC specs? The main things are a 3080 and a 5950X CPU. Love that bug. Yeah, it was good. We had to be careful how much we zoomed in, because otherwise the game would just die. And the one on the Moser wheel, let's get in there. It's just insane. Timmy, if you want to come over to the Twitch purple one, there is a panel below the stream listing all the specs there. I don't want to put everything in the description, because then the description will be way too long. Too much. 5070 cancel, I heard, I saw about that. Oh, memory shortage, oh no, I wonder what the cause of that is. Nvidia also participating in AI stuff? Foggy snow. Just nice to have some actual snow that actually sets, you know. Oh, hello, Turo, how you doing? How's it going? 500? Yeah, it's better than nothing. Be happy with your points, goddammit. Purple app smells. Someone needs to put some fumes. Mr. J, welcome in. Appreciate the follow, big fan. Hello in the red chat as well. Yo, Icy. 69 miles to go. And then we would have done the event. How about that? We've done the event. It's probably Gez. Oh, don't say that too loudly. What I want to do is, now that you're on the hello emotion, on the green one, you can give, I think, 50 people, the OG role. So the first 50 people that just speak in that chat can get the role. How about that? That's what the OGs are. I might do that. So go over to the green one. Go drop a follow. Go say hello over there. Could you give a tip? Yes. What do you want to say? What is it about? Hey, Scotsman. Bogey. It's called Bogies there, yeah, true. Bogies. We'll have to eventually, I know there's a normal road, but there might be a secret road leading off there. The one that right around the corner there. Secret road exploring at some point. Could be useful. This does look nice. You're just holding the wheel like that, it's just chill. Follower, I appreciate that. You know what? Have a flower for that. Pretty kind of you. Because spare streams, if I do play other things, like folk wants to desperately see GTA and things like that, there will be different. Probably on the green one. I do have fatigue simulation off. I also have fines off. Or offenses off, yes. I should turn it back on. Just would be more realistic, but yeah. Oh well. 10 and 2. There's your 10 and 2. There's your 9 and 3. You can hold it about there. 8 and 4. Got me my grandma driving there. It was fun. It was fun. I think I've changed a few of the settings there because it gives me another reason to test out Meld. Meld is nice. Nice software. They have a few goals, a few widgets and things that you would otherwise need a plugin for OBS. They just built it in because it's made by streamers. So if you make a competitor to something, just take something that you would otherwise need a plugin for, and just put it in your program anyway. Genius. That's why. Don't turn it on. You crashed while fatigue was going on. But why are you driving when your character is really tired? It gives you warnings where the bed will fill up blue, and then when it starts turning red, your character will start dozing off. Sleep during that. Unless you mean you had it off and then you suddenly turn it on, then yeah, if you haven't slept in a while. But from that, you should sleep as well, yeah? Hello, Spotter. Spotter. Harry. Spotter. Hope you will. Yeah, so be careful if you do have fatigue on, but it gives you a simulated, you need to sleep at some time. If you do it in TMP anyway, the sky won't change. If you sleep at night, it won't skip to morning. Because the server's time is locked. But there's one on the highway. Oh, true. Yeah, but again, it's not. You don't just suddenly get tired. You get tired over time. How are you verified? Because I'm on the purple one. They have a verification thing where if you are on the purple one and you're verified and you want to either swap over or also use it, there's a way to just get it. They'll let you get it. I think some of the others have that, where if you are big and famous on the red one, the purple one may allow you to get it as well. Or if you're part of an org. I've seen people that are basically esports players, part of an org. They don't stream, but they're partner. Because that's the verification thing. You're able to get verified by not having partner. I think that's what SCS does. They have the verified badge, but they don't have subs. So. Stephen, don't go. Go in an hour. Yeah, I should have that turned off. Don't have on red. No, you need to reach 100k for that. That's the actual verified thing. It's genuine verification. 100k. The badge I have is the music badge. Here we are. Oh, don't hit that wall first. Beep, 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 beep. Stop, something. Okay. It is Right. Okay. You'll be on the next stream, I appreciate that. So, I'm just trying to think of, just drive under it, yeah. Just drive forward. You go forward like that, and then I reverse around the corner, bump into that first. As if I'm leaving the industry. This likely won't work as well. Turn the wheel all the way around. Unless I... Where Texas is... Squeaky brakes. Yeah, turning around to where you are, basically. So then I can just loop around and go forward. That was the backup plan. Where did you say dbus is? You can't... dbus by itself is its own downloadable program. It's not supported on TMP now, but you're able to still use it as a standalone thing in single player. It's too small of an angle. Right, that's not going to work. Oh, I guess it does. Where's the wall? See that... I don't know if the wheel came up, but I've reached max turn there. So now you have to unscrew it like 4 times just to straighten up. There, like that, yes. Favorite camera mode? Which doesn't work because it's under a building. Don't know if that's gonna let me. It should, it does. Where's it to delete in the folder? Oh, you were asking about the debug. It's in the actual Steam installation folder. So from your Steam library, let me just give a demo with, just so I know where it is. Properties, installed files. Browse. This is in your Steam library. Is it going to open it? Browse. Hello. Nothing? I guess not. So you'd normally go to your program files, 86, Steam, Steam apps, common, ETS2, bin, x64, and then in there might be something that says dbus. Browse. There's a folder for plugins that has Truckee stuff in it. There might be one for dbus in it. If there isn't, then I don't know. 10 out of 10. All done. Well, that was easy. Thanks for 1 hour. Took us 1 hour. 83 in this game, yes. In ETS, I think it's like 200 and something. Underworking. Can I turn off that thing then for the account age restriction off? Because that platform is full of bots. It's just bots that join you. Could have it on followers only. That could help. Followers only chat. For some reason, the lowest preset is 6 minutes. So you have to be following for 6 minutes. But that's not fair on Banana, who followed 4 minutes ago. If someone gives you a game and you decline it, any money they spent on buying it goes back to their account.